Hey, welcome to the Crafty Maven, the Crafty Maven National Scrapbook Day YouTube Hop. Hannah said we could be inspired by anything we wanted, so I was inspired by the photo at the beginning of this video, which is a quilt, and you know how much I love my quilts. So I am taking a piece of Tim Holtz Distress wood grain cardstock, and I am taking lots and lots of Distress inks in a rainbow of blue colors. If it's blue and it's from Tim Holtz, it's probably up there. So I'm going to create a lovely little mat for my photo to sit on. And there it is all finished. So I'm just trying to decide how I want my photo oriented and how I want my page oriented. And I decide to flip it and use it this way. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put some fun foam behind my photo, and that's where my photo is going to be. And now I'm going to work on that bottom, the strips at the bottom. All of the paper and embellishments I'm going to use today are from a Lollipop Box Club box kit. Lollipop Box Club is a more planner oriented kit club subscription, and they're in the UK. And I love them. I've been following them for years. Years, literally. They've been around for 3 years, and I think I've been following them on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube and their blog. And their kits are always like knock it out of the park, adorable. They are more created for planners, but you can use them for anything, right? So I just April decided to subscribe. I know, international shipping and such, but seriously, 3 years, and I've loved every kit, everyone I wish I had. So I bit the bullet, and yeah, I subscribed. So I used all the 6x8 papers that were in my Lollipop box kit to create these little strips across the bottom to mimic the strips in the quilt that I am being inspired by. And I chose that quilt because as I was flipping or going through my Pinterest boards of, scrapbooking inspiration, I passed that quilt and immediately was like, oh, I can use my Tim Holtz wood grain paper. And I fairly quickly had this layout in my head just by looking at that quilt. So I was like, yep, we're going to do it. So what this is a photo of is it is of my oldest son, and he just turned 18. You guys, I'm the mother of an 18-year-old. How did that even happen? I can't even. It blows my mind. Every time I think of it, I'm just like, wait, what? No. How? Anyway. But he was 16 in this photo, and it's a photo of him and our dog. If you are new to my channel, my oldest son is autistic, and the only way I can ever get a picture of him is if he poses with or if he's in the picture with one of our dogs, or if he's playing a video game. But it's really, really hard. Once or twice a year, I make him take a nice picture of just him. But the other 900 pictures are of him and one of our dogs. So this is a photo of him, and our dog Cooper is behind him right there. You can see, because when Cooper, this was 2 years ago. So Cooper was maybe 1 year old, and he would hide behind you if you were on the couch. So I added a title, and I added some embellishments from my Lollipop kit box. I grabbed some of the super cute embellishments that were included, some stickers and that tag and all the papers, and I'm just going to kind of push the tag into some glue because I do this a lot. And yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and embellish this page. There isn't a lot really to talk about other than, I have talked about how Cooper would hide in other pages, with much more journaling. So I didn't feel the need to add the same story twice. But I have also been very mindful of the fact that I tend to shy away from scrapbooking my oldest son. I take oodles and oodles of pictures of him, don't get me wrong, tons of them. But it's always kind of hard to get supplies and products and just things I think that go with the stories that I want to tell or the photos I want to document about him. So when when something catches my eye and I get an idea and I'm like, oh, I can, do this photo of Morgan, I immediately kind of make it a priority to get get that photo documented, because I quite often am a little bit like stymied by what to do with some of his photos or how to scrapbook them. And here, look at this, you guys. Oh my word, this is my flare stash. I have a lot of flare. Seriously, I'm a little bit slightly addicted to it. And I know in lots of videos I talk about my like little stash and how I don't keep a lot. Look at my flare. It's like my dirty little secret, all of my flare. Anyway, I'm going to go through it, and I'm going to pick 3 pieces of flare to put in this layout. The little flares, I can't even tell you where all these flare came from. Okay, so I think that the 2 black and white ones are Feature Craft because they're the mini flares, and I love, love, love Feature Craft's mini flares. They're like my favorite. And then I'm going to add another one at the top, and that one would have either been from Accent Scrapbooking, the Crafty Pickle, or a flare for buttons, because that's the only places I buy flare, except for Feature Craft. But the Feature Craft flare is different. It's smaller and it has adhesive on the back. And that's right, I know my flare. So I'm pretty sure that the black and white flare that is beside my son's photo and the black and white flare that's down by the tag are Feature Craft. And the larger piece of flare that I'm going to find in that huge pile of flare and put at the top is from Accent Scrapbooking. I think it is from Accent Scrapbooking because I think I actually opened that pack to put the flare at the top. And can I just say that as soon as I dumped my flare out on my table, I'm like, oh no, I'm recording this. Oh no, everyone's gonna see my flare. Anyway, some of you girls might be jealous maybe because I really have a lot of flare. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add some staples because I find that I love the look of staples on layouts about my oldest son. And I'm going to go ahead and add some staples here and there and everywhere. And yeah, add it as an accent, and that will complete this layout. Be sure to pop down below to the YouTube channel or the YouTube hop. All the links will be down below, and you can go ahead and hop along and enjoy your National Scrapbook Day. Bye!